everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Good evening to everyone. Good evening. We're right here at a Chaparral border where we are just seeing. Good evening to everyone. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. ¿Qué onda?
Si quiere que una entrevista o algo, primero.
¿Pero de qué es?
No, una entrevista de lo que quiera.
No, estamos aquí con otra cobertura para otra cosa. Gracias. How's everybody doing? Good evening to everyone. I'm live. Let me, hold on, people. I'm live at a Chaparral border as we are right now basically broadcasting from here with the purpose for you guys to know the reality and the news about what's going on right here at a Chaparral border. And as you guys know, every time I encounter myself with the pastor Alberto right here, as he is looking for people that he wants to help, and apparently he's looking for migrants as they've been deported every day by the numbers of 60 to 100 right here at El Chaparral border. They're being deported from 60 to 100 is the number. And let's just find out where are these, if there's migrants that they're being deported. As we are rolling right now, we are walking to see if we got deported immigrants right here. And Pastor Alberto is just walking around here. Good afternoon. As you see him over there, he's talking to officers right there. He's talking to officers from the federal police. And ¿Vienes de allá? No? We're talking to, we're trying to see if there's, you must excuse me, I'm trying to get a hold of the gizmo right now with this new device. But there's a speculation about, 30 to 60 people that got deported today. And here's Pastor Alberto. Pastor, how you doing?
Hey, God bless.
It seems like I found you every time in a different place. So what is going on? What is your what are you doing over here? We just found ourselves over here. The deported number is between 30 to 60 per day. That's what they're saying. I don't know if that is the accurate number that you heard. And you were telling me that you just talked to officials over here at the Grupo Beta.
Yeah, we just talked to them there and everything because before Grupo Beta used to say I got 25, 30, and they used to just send them to our place, and we used to confirm that we could accept them. But now that program doesn't exist, so I'm letting them know, okay, that I would like to know the time. What's the time that usually United States deport the immigrants and over here, so I could come by and see if there's some families. But they're saying there's no actually correct time frame that when they deport them. They said this week they've been doing it about 10 o'clock in the morning, that they've been deporting people. And I talked to the other federal agent. He's saying that right now they're not like deporting like in real big quantities and everything. So basically what he's saying is they deporting all day, but let's say like 3, 4, 5 people, but not like 40 all at once.
40 all at once.
So they're just chasing their procedure right now.
Okay, so apparently there's none deported right now, and they're deporting around 10 o'clock. How many people this past week they've been deporting? A lot of people, Pastor. How many people do you got right now from Central America and from Mexico on your shelter?
From Central America, we have about 120. And from Mexico, I believe we have about 25. that are from here, from Mexico.
And all of them have, the asylum seeker number, or they're waiting for the number?
All of them have already a number. Some of them were already deported from the United States. They went, they got their number, they got their hearing, they got deported back, and now they have their next court date. So I'm just waiting for them, for their court date to come, so that they could just come on back. But right now it's a little bit, things have changed with all this new procedure and agreement between Mexico and the United States. The procedure with the shelters. Tomorrow, we're very interested in the security of some immigrants that we have. So tomorrow we're going to have the state police, and they told me that even some officials from the United States that they're specialized agents on children trafficking and also like kidnapping and everything. So
they're going to be around what time in your shelter tomorrow?
At 2 p.m. There's gonna be like they're gonna give advice and everything, and prevention of being kidnapped and human trafficking and everything. And they're gonna talk to the immigrants and tell them, look, this is what you're exposing your family to. This is what's really happening. This is the reality, and we just want to let you know what's really going on. And for prevention, we don't want no one to happen, things like that to happen to people. So basically, that's what we're going to be doing.
Believe me, I will be there tomorrow at your shelter tomorrow, Pastor, so we can hear what they got to say and ask them questions about how they're going to prevent the child trafficking and how they intend to lower down the child trafficking, because in May it was 11,507. So the whole purpose is for slow down that amount, because it's a huge amount. How many unaccompanied children you got right now in your shelter?
Well, right now we don't have no knowledge of unaccompanied children. Some kids come and they're saying they're with their auntie and cousins and everything, but there's no way to confirm it. But the way that right now we propose for them to lower down the problem of unaccompanied minors and to have everything real well coordinated. Mexican immigration, it's a must. They must coordinate with the state government. The state government are the ones that are in charge of the minors unaccompanied. So now Mexican immigration should give a number and account and say, okay, this is the shelter where this unaccompanied minor is, so that they could track these minors and supervise these minors and avoid human trafficking and so many things that happen with minors. So basically, that's with the new government that's coming in with the new governor. We're proposing that because right now there has been no communication at all. Mexican immigration with the state, that when they deport unaccompanied minors, or when they give entrance into Mexico unaccompanied minors, immigration does not give this information to the state, because the state is the one that needs to supervise for their protection, their security, and making sure even the security here in Mexico.
Okay, well, I will go tomorrow to the shelter and see what security measures are they going to take to prevent child trafficking. It was good to see you, Pastor.
Hey,
really good to see you.
Yeah,
have a blessed day today.
Hey, thanks.
Okay, that's Pastor Alberto. I just found him right now, right here. We're wandering around as we are. He's just walking around to see if there's any deported families, or if there is any deported immigrants. He's really interested on families. That's the number one thing he's really interested. Always he's really interested on families. And the number one thing is that, he's really peculiar about where are these children coming and where are they basically staying, and how is the state taking care of them. That's the number one thing. That's the number one thing that we are right now, he's trying to take care of. So he's talking to somebody over there. Let's see if they're deported. They're deported people. It's a family of 3 right there. This is a constant thing, people. You know, this is a constant thing that comes to everyday basis, and it's a constant thing. Let me take a quick picture right here. There's a picture. You know, this is a constant thing that we are watching every day. How they are getting deported and they are not getting taken. You know, it's not that, you know, it's not that we are barging. It's a thing that Mexico and the government of Mexico is lying. That is the thing. That the government of Mexico is lying to everyone. They're lying about the 6,000 in the National Guard sent to Guatemala. They're lying about the 15,000 that they're going to send. And approximately, some of them say that there was a statement that they were going to be coming on Friday. I just heard about 2 weeks. They're lying about the amount. And now they're lying about, you know, complying with the agreement of the International Pact of Immigration, that they said, okay, you're going to deport them, yeah, but we're going to take care of them. As you know, take care of them is going to mean that we're going to take care of them right here in the city and send them back to their country in bus or in plane. And Mexico is not doing that. The Mexican government is not doing that. My government is failing with their word. They're lying, and they are, well, basically they are not complying with the rules on the agreement with Pompeo and President Trump. We are live right now, people, at live right now at the border of Chaparral, as we are basically, you know, I bumped into the pastor right now, and he's talking to some immigrants. I believe that they're deported, and he's just trying to talk sense to them. I will see if they're deported in a few seconds, and I will try to go and talk to them. But, you know, the amount that he's saying is that they don't tell the exact number, but the number that I heard is that throughout the day, they're deporting between 30 and 60. Not large numbers, not large quantity numbers. The reason why they're not deporting large quantity numbers is because there's no authority that they can take care of them. So by the humanitarian reason and human rights, they're asking, you know, the government of the United States to take it, you know, take it easy. Don't deport them by a mass of people. You know, take it easy. Don't deport them like that. So, you know, he's right now he's talking to some people. I don't know if they're immigrants or not. But as you can see him, you know, the pastor is always looking for people to help, so they can actually go back to their homes, or they can do the things right. If they want to migrate correctly. So we are live right now. We're live right here at the port of entry of El Chaparral. You know, we heard that they were deporting people, and you know, they are correct. They are deporting people. Now we are going to walk a little bit to over there to see if we can get an interview with, you know, a person in charge over there. And later on, we will see if we can get into a shelter. I'm trying to get an appointment to one of the shelters that is getting more immigrants as of right now in Tijuana. And we are going to try to get an interview with another shelter to see if it is a reality and the truth about, you know, they're getting a lot of people from Congo and from Cameroon, and see how many of them they're coming. Let's put another interview right here. Let's get together right here, another one. This is the entrance to the INAMI, that is the Institutional National of Immigration, right there all the way to the back. As you can see, there's a military car all the way to the back still. And let's see if we can talk to somebody right here. Also, we are going to go to a particular shelter if we get the appointment to go, and find out where is the most massive quantity of immigrants over here. This is the group that takes care of them. That is the group Beta. This is Instituto Nacional de Migración, as you see right there on the bottom. And jefe, pregunta. Ahorita están deportando. Cantidades que usted sepa más o menos que estén deportando. Sí.
No te podría decir las cantidades, canal.
Hasta que ya me salí, ya quiso hablar conmigo.
No tengo las cantidades.
No tiene
porque
cantidades.
Estoy aquí yo,
pero sí están deportando, ¿no?
Sí, diario.
Pues,
es
diario
sí.
Están deportando.
Sí, diario.
Sí, y las juntas, ¿a qué horas son para el número? A las 6 de la mañana. Ok, muy bien. Dale, jefe, gracias, I just asked him, what are the numbers that they're deporting? And he just told me that he doesn't know, but they're deporting on a daily basis. And I just asked him again I wanted to ask him this because we want to know if the hours for the asylum seeker line have changed. And basically he's saying it's exactly the same. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. So I want to address this. You're getting lawyers and activists from the United States that they are here since 6 o'clock in the morning. How is that possible that you are here at 6 o'clock in the morning, all this road right here, volunteering, every day volunteering since 6 o'clock in the morning? I just want to know, how is that possible that you're only volunteering every day 6 o'clock in the morning right here? It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. These activists and these lawyers, 6 o'clock in the morning right here, volunteering. So this is the update right here at Chaparral border. We're going to go to another shelter as we are heading back, to the studio. We're going to do a live video tonight, super chat tonight. It was going to be available. We're going to do a live video at YouTube. We're going to do that video around between 5 and 5:30 in the West Coast time for you guys to know. We're going to do some studio talk about, the National Guard in Chiapas, National Guard over here, and also talk about what is going on regarding security measures in our state of Baja California, in our city of Tijuana, Baja California. We're going to do a YouTube video later on this afternoon at between 5 and 5:30 for those ones they want to watch. And also in a few minutes, we will go and head on to another place that we can basically see if they are letting us in that shelter, and we'll basically know what is happening in that shelter that is overflowing with people. Also later on, late tonight, we are going to be broadcasting from the breach point that I always broadcast, or from another breach point later on tonight. We're going to be broadcasting from a breach point for you guys to be for you guys to be noticed that we are going to be active the whole day. This is El Chaparral as of right now. Buenas tardes. So everybody to know, everything is okay, and we've seen some activity as we got information, valuable information that is regarding, you know, immigrants. I'm sorry, I dropped something. That is regarding immigrants that they've been deported right now by the numbers of 30 to 60 per day. That is around the number that I heard. The security guard doesn't want to give information whatsoever, but the good thing is that we have Pastor Alberto today, and that is a phenomenal thing that we are going to be going tomorrow to his shelter to presence authorities from the United States and also authorities from Mexico, that they're going to give a course, or they're going to advise immigrants how to not be trafficked and how to be secure in this city. We're going to be there around 2 o'clock, he said, in the afternoon, 2 o'clock West Coast time. That's 5 o'clock East Coast time. In Texas, that's 4 o'clock. And in Oklahoma and all those places in the Midwest or middle of the country, that's I think that is 4 o'clock. So stay tuned. Later on tonight, we're going to do a YouTube video around 5 to 5:30 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to have a little talk about what's going on and what's happening in Chiapas and over here with the National Guard, and also statements from our governor, first statements from our governor regarding the new shelter that he's going to build. Our governor, man, the one that we were afraid of getting elected, now he is going to build a shelter for capacity to 300 people. That's what we heard. Capacity for 300 people. He's going to build a shelter. So this is, you know, all these things we're going to talk about later on this afternoon. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. Follow my partner, Conservative Anthony, as he's running for Congress and as he's doing his best to win for District 16 of El Paso. And he is doing this incoming week, he has a major event that is going to be called Peace and Love and Always Your Veterans First. You know, giving back to the homeless veterans of the United States. Great individual doing great things for his community. I will see you guys in a little bit. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. Stay safe, peace and love, everybody, and always your country is first.